All right, welcome back inside the Online Media Center at the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown. Same spiel as before to everyone behind me. But welcome, Team China. I'm going to start off with Jiyu over there. We'll get you started with the first question of the day. This is back on the LPGA Tour schedule for the first time since 2018. What's it like to represent China and be among friends here at the International Crown?
I was lucky enough to play the 2016 International Crown, and at the moment it was, I remember it was a very unique experience because for me as a golfer, I normally just play by myself, and even we play like the Asian Games or the Olympic, it will be still just a stroke play, so you still kind of play just by yourself. And it's the first time we really have a teammate, and I think that year I remember we had a really good time, and it's very different feeling to me. So this year when I realized we're gonna make to this event, I was very excited, and of course, now we have even a better team, I think. Everyone's in good shape, so I'm really looking forward to this week.
I'll go to you next. This is also another time that you get to compete at the International Crown competition. What's it like for you to be back in this kind of event alongside your friends, just like Janet?
I just feel like whenever I get to represent my country and compete for my country, there's really nothing like it. And especially when you get to play alongside three of your fellow teammates from China. It's just a very unique format that I never really get to experience. So I'm really, really looking forward to the week. Yeah.
Rushin, what is it like when this event was put back on the schedule for this year? Was this something that you had potentially circled as, coming and representing your country at?
Yeah, well, initially I wasn't, targeted to be on the team. So for me, I have to, that was one of my goals. And I'm really happy I'm here today. And, it will be honor for me to represent my country, flags everywhere. And I'm very happy and excited to play.
And Runing, one last one before we open it up. You are coming into this event, already have won on the LPGA Tour. You had a great, you and Janet had a great week. Actually, a lot of you had a great week last week at Wilshire. Where do you think the confidence level is with you going into this event as well as your team?
I'm pretty confident, especially Janet finished second last week, and you finished second in Hawaii. And I think we're in pretty good spot right now. Yeah, we're confident.
All right, Kent.
Janet and you've both played the 3 courses along the Merced Mile, Lake Merced, Olympic Club. And here, could you both, maybe Janet first, rank those 3 courses?
Ooh, well, I would say the course, I only played 9 holes today, but it does remind me a lot, similar to Lake Merced and Olympic Club, because it's very typical, like narrow fairways and then firm greens and then tree line a little bit, kind of need to shape the drive a little bit. But I think, I guess when I look at when the last time they had the PGA Champ, or even talking about the Olympic clubs, because it's a major setup, so the whole momentum is different. I would say here, they definitely made it a little bit easier, at least by the look of it, than when men's playing or when we were playing the U.S. Open at the Olympic Club, because I think they try to make the tournament a little more exciting. So I think the rough is long, but not at a crazy level. And same, the green, it's firm, but it's not rolling like super fast. So I would say, and the team events, like the whole momentum is gonna be different. We're gonna be definitely more aggressive, and I think this course kind of set up that way too. So which is very different, yeah. But it's similar, I would say. Weather is similar, like the wind directions and the rain, the damp little bit. So I would definitely take a lot of the previous experience in. Yeah.
And then you.
I just really enjoy playing this area. I feel like Lake Messert is one of my favorite stop on tour ever since my rookie year in 2018. But I would say this course, it's compared to Lake Messert, it's bigger. Everything, it's sort of more of a championship golf course, especially having hosted the 2020 PGA Championship. I watched actually the coverage a little bit back then. I just feel like the fairways are quite, it's quite wide, but I know they left a lot of rough. They made the fairways narrower by leaving rough, but you won't get into too much trouble if you hit errant tee shots. So I think I feel like distance would be a good advantage out here, especially the par fives. Being able to reach the par fives and score the par fives are probably the key out here this week. And
So you want to rank them 1, 2, 3?
we'll see after this week. if we do well, then definitely number one. But I would say Lake Messert is among the number one in my heart, yes.
Ronan, could you explain why you picked number 30 this week?
Oh, I love your head, by the way. Number 30, I mean, I love Stephen Curry, and especially we're playing San Fran. Yeah, that's why I choose 30.
Where did your love of Steph Curry start from?
Everything. I mean, I think he's underrated since he was in high school and college, and but he just keep fighting the doubters. Yeah, that's why I love him.
How do you all as a team feel the pool broke for you, given England's news of Georgia and Charlie withdrawing this week and Lynn Grant not being a part of Sweden?
We're just playing ourselves. I mean, we try to performance the best this week. Yeah, that's it.
Rachel, you're the highest ranked player in the field.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of success on the Epson Tour that hasn't necessarily translated to the LPGA. What does this week mean for you to maybe cement that success in the Epson in a big stage like this, or to build confidence going back to the rest of the LPGA year?
Well, I feel like between the tours, there's a few differences, but for me personally, I was undergoing some health issue, and I withdrew from Hawaii, and that was a big struggling even until now. So I think I'm just trying to get myself back step by step, and this week I have teammates to rely on, and that will boost my confidence more. So I think it's a good step towards the right direction, hopefully.
Could you explain a little bit more about the journey towards fixing those health issues?
Well, it was mainly allergy for me, and I was having some trouble breathing and chest pain, but I did took my medicine. It didn't work great, so now we're switching to a different medicine, and hopefully things are looking better. Yeah.
How many years has this been going on for?
4, 5 years. Yeah, at least 4 years.
I'll throw a couple more in there. Janet, I just want to know, or I just want to know a little bit more about kind of this camaraderie that you guys have with each other, this friendship. Who would you say is kind of the one that keeps everyone smiling out there, if the golf is getting a little bit too rough?
Myself.
And why is that?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty good at making joke of myself, right? Well, I would say, like, this couple of years, because first I always travel by myself, so I've been playing out here long enough, and I think recently I start to find a better balance, my golf and my life, and then I guess, as I'm getting more mature, I kind of realize golf is not everything, and golf doesn't define you as a person. So I try to keep everything simple, everything happy, and then especially when I'm out here by myself, it's really important to keep myself comfortable most of the time. So even though there's always little trouble here and there, so I think I'm started to learn how to get through it pretty quickly. So I think I'm pretty good at it, and my caddy helped me a lot. He's really good at it too. Yeah. So.
Rushan, would you agree that Jana kind of keeps everyone smiling?
I think she's the most outgoing one among four of us, and she's the most experienced out here. So maybe that's why she talks more than we do.
Hey, I'll take it. You talked a little bit about the insight. I know you've only played 9 holes here, but how do you think kind of the strengths of your team will be put to use on this course starting on Thursday?
I feel like the strength would be we're pretty even. Like we don't really have a very obvious weakness throughout the game. So I feel like we can take on any players out here. So
I like that. I like the confidence coming in here, guys. And I think I'll end it back with Runing. I think we have to dive a little bit more deeper into the Steph Curry because we are very close to where they will be playing. I know there's a game tonight. I know we have the gala, but is that something that you'll be kind of watching text notifications on your phone for?
Yes, definitely. I mean, when I played last week, Sunday, I think they're against the Kings. And on hole 2, my caddy just asked me, hey, do you want me to tell you the score right now? I thought he was saying the golf score. I was like, no, we're just having fun here. And I just realized that he was talking about the Warriors score. I said, probably not, because if the Warriors lost, I'll probably cry on the golf course. So, I'll be watching tonight. And maybe if we get a chance, I'll probably go to Thursday night to watch.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you would go on Thursday night?
probably.
I mean,
I hope so.
and when did you start watching? Is basketball kind of one of your favorite sports to watch?
Yes. I think I'm a 9 years Curry fan.
All right.
Yeah. So, it's been a long time.
And I'll wrap it up with this question for any one of the teammates. Has she been talking about Steph Curry like all week, or is this the first time that you're hearing about it?
For me, it's the first time.
We went to a game in Orlando in the off season. Oh, I mean maybe before the off season. And that night, somehow Magic beat Warrior by 1 point, and I never see her being so angry ever in my life. So that was the moment I was like, because I love watching basketball too, but I don't really pick a side. I mean, I'm an Under Armour athlete, so I'm kind of supporting Curry as well. But when I'm watching, I didn't really pick a side, so I feel bad for her.
Thank you for the
better
insight.
not go Thursday then.
You will see her on Friday. You will see.
If we see
You can
smiles.
tell what's going on.
All right. Well, thank you, Team China. Best of luck this week.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.